promised in the last video, we are going to be looking at the kinetic theory of matter more detailedly in this video. Let's proceed. As we know, or as we have come to appreciate, that matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. There are three distinct states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas phases. The kinetic theory of matter. The kinetic theory of matter stipulates that all matter are composed of smaller particles, either molecules, ions, or atoms. And these particles are in a state of constant motion and hence possesses kinetic energy. The extent of motion or mobility, if you like, in each phase or state of matter determines the peculiar characteristics of matter in that phase. Take for example, solids are firm, strong, and have strong cohesive forces holding its particles together. Because of that, solids are only able to engage in vibrational motion only. Hence, solids have definite shape and volume because of this. Whereas the second state of matter, liquid, are able to vibrate, rotate, and translate. And this reduces the cohesive forces between the molecules, enabling liquids to have a definite volumes but no definite shape. Hence, liquid is able to flow or assume the shape of its container. While the last state of matter, the gases, they are in a state of constant random motion, zigzagging about. And because of this, the cohesive forces holding the molecules of gases together is negligible, meaning that gases have no definite volume, they have no definite shape. Next, we are going to look at the change of state of matter. The change of state of matter stipulates that matter is able to change from one state to the other by arresting this condition or making use of the advantage of the kinetic theory. This is what it implies: that matter is able to move from one state to the other. For example, if you take a cup of water and cool it in the refrigerator or freezer for a long while, it gives us solid, ice. And if you allow the ice, expose it to higher temperature for a while, it melts back to liquid. And when we heat our liquid, it's able to evaporate in form of gases. So matter is able to change from one state to another by use of arresting the kinetic theory of the molecules. On heating, kinetic energy among this molecule increases, causing a move or more mobility for each state. The movement of liquids to gas phase is called evaporation, while the movement from gases back to liquid on cooling is called condensation. While liquids move to solid on freezing or cooling, while solids move to liquid on heating or melting. But there's a special case where solids move directly to the gas phase without going through the liquid phase. We call it sublimation. And when gases that have sublimed condenses, they go back to the solid phase. Next, we are going to be talking about diffusion. Diffusion is one of the phenomena that explains the kinetic theory of matter. It simply means the movement of matter from a region of higher concentration to a region of low concentration. For example, a man in a room discovers a rotten egg smelling. The smell of the rotten egg has come about that the smell moves from the cause of the smell to across the room through the process of diffusion until everywhere in the room have that particular fragrance. There is another special case of diffusion we call osmosis. Osmosis is simply the movement of water molecules from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration across a semi-permeable membrane. What differentiates diffusion and osmosis is just two components, that is water molecules and there is a semi-permeable membrane. On this note, we have discussed the state of matter, the kinetic theory of matter, the change of state of matter, and diffusion and its younger one, osmosis. In our next video, we are going to be diving deeper into gases and the gas law.